This is life. This is not even about VR. This is like services selling. Like you're someone that's always said to me, like, I don't need to tell you anything, Blaise. What do you need? I'm like, I really need advice on this. And eventually it comes about that we end up working together in a different format because it wasn't a sell. You actually
Yeah.
like to serve others. Like, Bob, you're a great example of that. Service is selling. Selling's a terrible word. If I go to the movies and the only thing you ever see is combos, you never see popcorn at $12 and you just see popcorn, Coke and a thing for $32. We all spend a fortune. Do you ever see the single price? I've never seen it. And then a team member goes, hey, and I go, can I have a popcorn? This always happens. Can I have a popcorn? He goes, yeah. Smarter to do the combo though. Now, is that selling or is that just good service? Because he's just informing me that's probably a much smarter combo that I'm going to get. Now that for me that's service, that's not selling. And that is actually the key. If you're trying to like hammer home the fact that everyone's got to be on sales, it's actually, you want to try and recruit, and it starts at the recruitment level.
So let's talk about that within the context of virtual reality. But a lot of people assume you have to get technically savvy employees, and there are memes and personas around tech people being antisocial, blah, blah, blah. What have you found as far as the best type of employee to run or to work at like a zero latency or a VR place?
First of all, people that love to serve, that's honestly, and if you said to me, have you got techniques around that? I can share those, later with you. Like, how do you actually recruit for that? It's a really interesting one that I've kicked over the last, particularly 4 or 5 years. Then you've got to find people with personality, because energy is just energy, because that energy will transcend naturally 100%. So you're looking for energy givers, not takers, and you're looking for people that are willing to really want to serve and they like serving others. I say this because we have spent a fortune on interior designs, CapEx coming out of the, like some of our spaces, you've been in them, are incredible. Like you walk in and you're blown away. If you have terrible staff and you just from end to end, you've got no chance. Because, okay, you might get it once, but you won't have a repeat visitation.